Hytale CEO just confirmed a ton of upcoming features and finally cleared up the mystery of Mithril. Welcome back to This Week on Hytale. Let's jump right in. Mithril. Even though it still shows up in Hytale's crafting menus, Simon confirmed it was pulled from exploration mode at the last minute so the team could rebalance it. Most likely, this was about spawn rates. Simon said the Mithril grind won't be nearly as bad as Adamantite, which suggests it may have been absurdly rare before being removed. That's honestly a relief, because people have already reported spending over 12 hours trying to find enough Adamantite for a full armor set, which is completely unreasonable. Mithril is now planned to spawn in gateways or a similar system using World Gen V2, giving the devs much tighter control over how and where it appears. Once World Gen V1 is phased out, Mithril will probably generate normally in Orbis. Simon also hinted that Mithril won't be as simple to mine as other metals. He didn't explain why, but I'm guessing it'll involve magic or some special mechanic to coax the ore out of the rock. On the topic of ores, an ore balance update is coming very soon. The current generation is completely cooked. It varies wildly by biome and even between identical biomes in different worlds. The update is already being tested and reviewed by the team, including Simon. It'll increase Adamantite spawn rates and make them more consistent. Adamantite will also generate deeper underground than it does now. The team is trying to push this out in this week's update because Adamantite and titanium distribution is so bad, but we'll see if they manage to ship it in time. A confirmed feature for this week's update is armor visibility toggles. You'll be able to hide individual armor pieces, and servers can force armor to stay visible for PvP or immersion. Shift-clicking armor into armor slots is also coming. While it's not 100% confirmed for Update 2, Simon said the feature was already being worked on, so it's very likely. Weapon stats are getting improvements too. DPS and damage per hit values will soon be shown directly in your inventory. Hopefully, this later expands to other stats like swing speed or knockback if those ever get added. Another upcoming feature is the ability to save multiple skins and quickly switch between them. You'll also be able to do this in-game using wardrobes. If you've been to a Quellic village, you've probably noticed all the wardrobes that currently do nothing. That's what they're for. Dodge rolling isn't officially planned for Hytale, but interestingly, the creative inventory already contains a combat bow that lets you dash in the direction you're moving by right-clicking. It feels similar to the old dagger dash, though with much less range. Hopefully, that mechanic comes back as a dagger ability or maybe even a universal weapon feature. While testing this, I also found a bunch of unique bows sitting unused in the creative inventory, including a bomb bow, ricochet bow, grapple bow, and more. There's also a hidden playtime tracker in Hytale. There's no UI for it yet, but your total playtime is being recorded from day one. As long as you stay on the same profile or account, it'll be tracked, and eventually, you'll be able to see it. Ladder climbing is being reworked by Moan. There's now a gameplay setting that changes how climbing works. By default, your camera direction controls climbing. But with the new option enabled, W always goes up and S always goes down, regardless of camera angle. You can still jump off ladders normally. I personally prefer the new system, and you should try it too. Then let Moan know which you prefer and give feedback. This is one of the easiest ways to directly influence the game. Simon also revealed that he designed the memory system. He said the Forgotten Temple is a community center and quest hub that will evolve over time. Eventually, memories will include lore to teach players more about NPCs. Mod grouping inside menus is coming in the future. Simon also wants progression to be more horizontal. That would allow players to spawn in different zones without being at a disadvantage. Armor sets like thorium and cobalt would be balanced to have similar performance, and this would tie into World Gen V. Weather events will eventually have gameplay effects. For example, sandstorms won't just reduce visibility, they'll actually matter mechanically. Map markers are also on the way, which is long overdue considering we already have a minimap, compass, village markers, and death markers, but no way to place our own. Boss fights are going to take a while. The devs are focused on core systems first, but Simon is extremely excited about bosses. They may be waiting for the NPC V2 system before committing to serious mob and boss design. In a few updates, some kind of raid mechanic is coming. Simon mentioned this while reacting to a player's watchtower build and said there would soon be ways for mobs to attack player structures. There was also a lot of talk about Hytale's launch. A secret feature was added by Paris just before early access. You can milk mosshorns, drink the milk, and turn into a mosshorn yourself. Simon joked this was the result of trusting the dev team too much, and honestly, I hope more hidden features like this exist. Modding has been a massive success. Hytale hit over 1 million mod downloads in just 2 days. CurseForge later celebrated reaching 2 million downloads in 3 days, which is insane. Psyche also said he told his team that making Zone 4 Caves and Zone 3 Glacier was impossible with World Gen V1, and they did it anyway. So yeah, the level designers are absolutely cracked. That's everything for this week. It's been a ridiculously strong first week, especially considering Hytale was cancelled just 2 months ago. This series continues the daily Hytale updates from before release. If you want more, let me know and I'll post one every Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay HYP.